Have you ever wondered how you'd survive if you were lost in the wilderness? Picture this. You're miles away from civilization, with only the clothes on your back and your wits to rely on. It's a daunting scenario, isn't it? But fear not, because today we're delving into the indispensable world of wilderness survival skills. We'll be sharing practical, useful tips that could make all the difference in a survival situation. So, get ready. Well, you're about to discover some survival secrets that could save your life one day. First things first, the basics. Shelter, water, food, and fire. These four elements are your pillars of survival. Without them, your stay in the wilderness can quickly turn from an adventure to a nightmare. Let's start with shelter. It's your defense against the elements. You can use natural formations like caves or build your own with branches, leaves, and whatever you can find. Next, water. You're not going to last long without it. Streams, rivers, or morning dew on plants can be your lifelines. Food, of course, is important. Edible plants, berries, nuts, and small game can provide the nutrients you need. But remember, don't eat anything you can't positively identify. And then there's fire. It provides warmth, a way to cook food, and a signal for rescue. With a bit of practice, you can start a fire using friction or sparks from flint and steel. So, remember, the basics are key. Shelter, water, food, and fire. Now, let's move on to navigation and first aid. In the vast expanse of the wilderness, finding your bearings is paramount. The sun, our celestial timekeeper, rises in the east and sets in the west. This daily dance is a natural compass, guiding you during the day. At night, look up to the stars. The North Star Polaris holds its position while the rest of the night sky revolves around it. This celestial beacon can help you point out true north. But what if the sky is overcast? Fear not. You can create a rudimentary compass using a needle, a leaf, and some water. Magnetize the needle by rubbing it against your hair or clothing, place it on a leaf, and float the leaf in still water. The needle will align itself with the Earth's magnetic field, giving you a sense of direction. Transitioning to first aid, it's a vital skill set in the wild. The ability to treat common injuries or illnesses can make a world of difference. From cleaning and dressing a wound to identifying and managing symptoms of dehydration or hypothermia, basic first aid knowledge is a lifeline in survival situations. Additionally, packing a compact first aid kit is a smart move. Include bandages, antiseptic wipes, tweezers, medical tape, and any necessary prescription medications. Remember, prevention is better than cure, so always take necessary precautions. With these navigation and first aid skills, you're more prepared to handle whatever the wilderness throws your way. Finally, let's delve into some advanced survival skills. These are the skills that can make the difference between a tough situation and a manageable one. One such technique is creating signal fires or markers. This is a vital skill to master as it can lead rescuers to your location. However, it requires careful planning and execution. Next, let's talk about hunting. Building traps for larger game is a survival skill that can provide a valuable source of nutrition. It's important to remember that setting traps requires patience, knowledge of animal behavior, and respect for local wildlife. Last, but certainly not least, is foraging. This involves identifying and collecting less-known food sources. These could be wild berries, edible plants, or even insects. It's crucial to learn about local flora and fauna before setting out, as not everything in the wilderness is safe to consume. These advanced skills can turn a dire situation into a manageable one. Remember, practice and caution are your best friends when it comes to survival. Let's quickly recap what you've learned. In the wilderness, survival is the question, and preparation is the answer. We've talked about the basic survival needs: shelter, water, food, and warmth. A well-built shelter protects you from the elements, clean water keeps you hydrated, nutritious food fuels your body, and warmth prevents hypothermia. We explored navigation and first aid. A compass and map can guide you to safety, while a well-stocked first aid kit can treat injuries and ailments. Advanced survival skills like hunting and bushcraft can boost your chances of survival. Hunting provides a sustainable food source, and bushcraft skills like fire starting and tool making are invaluable. Each of these elements is a piece of the survival puzzle. Alone, they're useful, but together they form a comprehensive survival strategy. Remember, knowledge is your most powerful tool in the wilderness. Stay safe out there.